Greetings to all of you. I pay special tribute to the president for inviting me, to the dean, to the vice presidents, to the board of trustees, and to the board of regents. Ladies and gentlemen, the young man went off to college and earned his AB degree. When it was graduation time, his mother went to join the commencement and the celebration. The father stayed home and worked. Then she and her son came home holding the sheepskin and excited. There was an awkward quietness all day the next day. Finally, the work was done, and the family sat down to eat dinner. The mother said to the father, "Aren't you going to congratulate your son? After all, he's the first member of the family to earn a college degree." The father continued to chew, and just as he put another forkful of collard greens in his mouth, the mother asked one more time, "Honey, why don't you wish the young man well? He's earned his AB degree." The father, growing more and more agitated, said, "Congratulations, son. You've earned your AB degree. Now come on out in the world and learn the rest of the alphabets." You know, I learned early from stories like this that a good education is books and brains, college, classroom interchange, and on-the-job training, the stuff we get in our heads and the things we learn with our hands. Permit me to share some of the gems that I've found worth holding on to. The first gem that I've found worth holding on to is that of a high achievement model. While my parents did all right with their limited 3rd and 8th grade education, they encouraged their 9 children to do and to be better. There would be no excuse for not learning more, reaching higher, or taking advantage of every opportunity knocking at our doors. In fact, they taught us to never think of ourselves as less than, nor to adopt a can't-do attitude. They used Langston Hughes's poem, Mother to Son, to help us remember. Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I's been a-climbing on, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps 'cause you finds it kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for I's still going, honey. I's still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. When complaining about the back-breaking farm labor, my parents reminded us with proverbial sayings. All you have is a gristle. Hard work never hurt anybody. They added, if at first a task is begun, never quit until it's done. Be the labor great or small, do it well or not at all. A second gem worth holding on to is that one be the best of whatever you are. In short, excellence is the measure of success. We ought to keep in mind that the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to those who endure and hold out until the end. The choice of a career is left to each individual, but doing your best is a family high water mark. I can still hear without apology the echoes of my parents' voice. Be what you is and not what you ain't. 'Cause if you ain't what you is, then you is what you ain't. A third gem worth holding on to is to never take the cat by the tail or run off half-cocked. Our task is to throw the ball, pick it up first. 12 leaders went to check out the land of promise. They all came back with fruit bigger than they had ever seen. But 10 said in the majority report that it could not be done. The other 2 agreed there were giants in the land, but assured the king that the task was within reach. Those with the majority report saw themselves as grasshoppers and gave in, but the minority report saw no reason to cause them to give up. The problem is not the storm, but the focus on the winds and the waves. So in the poet's words, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Thank you very much.